But
You weren't happy about the count?
I was not happy about the count. That goes into the production. So,
Dude, as much as I like my apartment, like the longer that I live, like there's not really anything wrong with it, but like, cause like I changed my setup for like classes and stuff so that I actually have light, and fucking the way that it, like the best setup that I have for it is that I pretty much turn my table like the other way, like it's like a basically like a 180-degree turn. And then I fucking found one of my floorboards that's like not in all the way. It's literally like maybe like a millimeter like separated from the rest of them. But it
like sticking out?
Yeah, sticking out. Like it's not enough that it will ever hurt you. Like you won't get cut. But every time I shift my chair, I always fucking catch it. And it's the most annoying thing in the world. It's like, it's not enough. It won't hurt you, but it's just enough to piss you off, you know?
Yeah, it's enough to be an annoyance.
Yeah, it's so frustrating. I'm just like, I'm not even like doing anything crazy. I'm just like in class, and like, you know, because you're on fucking Zoom, you have to like sort of adjust yourself here and there. So like every now and then, like I'll adjust my seating like just like that, and it just and it hits it. I'm like, fuck. Aye.
So I mean, big news, right? You got
huge big news.
A new table.
Yeah, it's not even that. It's not that much bigger. It's just a little bit. It's just a little bit longer, and it wasn't even. Yeah, it was just so that I can have a new table in here and put the table that I had already outside in my balcony, so that I can work on my balcony because I'd like to. And I fucking finally found those thick bamboo that fence. Dude, I was
Mazel tov.
I was look at you. That was good. That was funny as fuck. Okay. Oh, is Barcelo here? Fucking yeah, I was with a friend of mine, so he actually showed up this morning early, same friend I was telling you about. And what's it called? He came over, he called me at like 6:12 this morning. He was like, "All right, hey, I'm outside." Cuz we've been planning on like going hiking forever, but his lazy ass always well, he's not lazy, but he has a hard time waking up in the morning. So like he's canceled on me like, you know, once or twice. So today he finally came through. So you know, it's 6:45, 6:30, we went to Runyon. Like, walked over there. It's pretty cool. You know, there's still a lot of people out there. It's great.
It's way too early. I can see why.
No, what do you mean?
6:45?
Yeah.
No.
Why? What do you mean? What time do you go?
I'm not doing that.
In the middle of the day like a psycho?
Yeah. Nice, a nice 10. 9, 10. That's a nice time.
Man, you go nice and early so that it's like, it's a good way to wake up in the morning. And then like by the time you're done like exercising, working out, you do that. Because normally, today was kind of different because today I'm using today as my cheat. I use today as my cheat meal, even though I still haven't done it yet. I'm just like, I'm waiting for it. But like I ate a little bit extra than I normally do. And so we finished the hike. We went to House of Pancakes. Not Pancakes. House of Pies. Boom.
House of Pies.
As fuck. Oh, so yeah, actually I did because I had pie. So yeah, there was my one cheat meal for the day, or for the week. So yeah, we just went there, and normally it's like, you know, you go, if you wake up early enough, you kind of like knock it out because you wake up at 5:30 or 6, work out for like hour and a half, and then come back, shower, and fucking ready to start the day at like 7:30, 7:45.
God, that's too early.
It's really not.
I guess for some people it's not, but that's all right. I mean, you go to bed at what time?
It's always different. I've been trying to go earlier, but like right now I've brought it. It's usually around 12. Right around 1. 12 to 1 is usually when I'm like finally out.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna revisit this because I actually have something today for sleep, but I did want to start with at least one story. I don't know. I didn't find anything interesting this week that much, but have you heard? You know who Meg Thee Stallion is, right?
Yeah, the rapper. She's the one that did WAP with Cardi B, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the only reason I know.
So you are familiar. So you're a fan.
Okay. I wouldn't go that far, but okay. I know of her, I guess. Why? What about her?
So
is she even hot?
Yesterday. You said what?
Is she even hot? I don't even remember what she looks like. Let me check her out.
Oh, I'm actually gonna send you some pictures here.
Oh, okay. Okay. Some scandalous.
No, not like that.
Oh,
not crazy.
I thought that was something went happen. This bitch fucking. You believe what she posted?
No, so she was on the cover of Harper Bazaar fucking magazine. I'm not sure what magazine that
Never
is.
heard of it.
Just because I don't get magazines. But she was on the cover, like kind of no big deal because she's like an up and rising star.
Mm-hmm.
So, and a celebrity. So, to me, it was like no big deal. However, I'm saying that I think the magazine is receiving more of the backlash, but her fans are kind of like divided in the in the photos that came out in the magazine. And so that
I'm dying for these
so you're not
photos.
just guessing.
Where
Oh,
are they?
actually, I have them queued up. I have it queued up.
I'm dying to see these things. What happened?
So I just sent them to you. So there's nothing crazy about the photos.
Mm-hmm.
However,
Okay.
it's not your, like, if you look at them, they're not your typical, like, they're nothing interesting. And maybe that's why I wanted you to look at them, because maybe you're like, oh, this is just normal, whatever.
Yeah, what's the big deal?
Right? It's just they're so. I looked at them and I was just like, this is boring, right? For being on like in a magazine, you would think it would be just a little bit more like if you look at her face expressions. That's what I think I had the biggest
she's
problem
like,
with.
she just.
It's like she doesn't want to be there.
Fuck.
Yeah, she's just like, I'm here.
I mean,
what do you want me to do?
Yeah, she's just like, she looks like she's bored as fuck.
That's exactly, and it's funny because she like I think posted on Instagram, like saying like had a fun time and like the usual.
I mean,
to promote this, and it's like, did you have and that's why people are like, I think that's why the backlash is more on the magazine, why people are like trashing kind of the magazine because they're like, these are the photos you guys chose, like these are the ones that
but
made it.
it was probably it's not even, it's really probably down to the photographer because he's the one that's telling her what to do. He's probably be like,
there you go.
Like, oh,
so
you're
that's
excited. You're too excited. Bring down don't smile. I don't know what's fucking. Well, also,
that's funny. Just too much energy.
What kind of magazine is this though? Like, what kind of shit do they have in here? Usually, Bazaar, the Legacy issue. I don't know what that means.
Some high fashion.
Oh, it's fashion.
They have like obviously high fashion stuff. They have like Louis Vuitton.
This is high fashion.
Look, we don't.
Which
I don't decide what
she's wearing is supposed to be high fashion, and this isn't even against. This is also against the magazine too, actually, because they're the ones that fucking promoting this shit. This is what the fuck.
They have like stylists and all, like a whole, pretty much a creative team.
I could have put this garbage together. I put clothes better together than this shit. This is nothing.
That's the crazy thing. So that's what, when I saw these photos, I was just like, this is it. Like I'm like, this is like her selfies are better.
Yeah, but like why?
People on on Instagram have way better pictures.
But why are fans so upset? Why? Because it doesn't put her in any negative light. It's just a magazine. No,
it doesn't. Cover. So this is why I found it interesting. Not because I don't follow her like that. I don't follow high fashion because what they think is high fashion, according to this, is not isn't shit that I would wear.
Bazaar. Bazaar is fucking. Also, it was Bazaar, right?
Yeah.
Bazaar is a fucking store, dude.
Yes.
Not a magazine.
Oh.
Or like not a store. I think, what is it? It's like a big.
It's like a big
outdoor
a market.
Yeah, it's a market. Yeah, it's an outdoor market.
Yeah. And I just think of Aladdin when I hear Bazaar.
I think of an outdoor market. I just didn't know how to say it right now. That didn't come to me. Oh, because I was about to Google Bazaar real quick to see, but then I'm like, oh wait, that's what it actually is gonna be the first thing that come up. So I have to like, hey, look at that, a market in Middle Eastern country. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're fucking awesome, dude.
That Bazaar, yeah,
as fuck. Anyway,
but yeah, essentially, So I found it interesting just because, like, it's the perception that she, WAP, obviously. Mm-hmm. So it's like the perception that she is, or her image is one thing. And then you see this, and then it's like almost kind of like, it's very boring. It's very it doesn't like connect with what she's put out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, what do you have to be that all the time, no matter what?
That's the crazy thing. That's why I found it interesting, because I was just like, well, they start one way, right? Like some artists do that. I mean, Nicki Minaj is kind of the same thing. When she came out, she was like wigs, this, and like really weird outfits. Do you remember that?
I mean, yeah, there's a reason she wears wigs, but I don't think it's...
Oh, no, not like that. But But I mean, like the like
she still
like
does
the
it
pink
though. I know, like
ones
the
and,
big
she had
crazy
like all
ones.
hairstyles
She still does that
were
shit though.
crazy.
No, doesn't she? I think she's
No,
she's
I mean,
calmed
have you
down
seen like
recently.
her?
I don't know.
Yeah, like in the after she got popular. She just now like
She's
it was
leveled
like
down.
okay, I'm gonna go to normal.
She's
Yeah.
leveled down. She's like, all right, that's
Um,
enough crazy. I've got the attention. But look, I'm on the. It's not so bad. I'm on the website right now. Harper's Bazaar. I mean, it's not high fashion. They just called it just whatever. I guess not high fashion,
Just
just
fashion.
regular fashion. You know.
just regular.
So that's
fashion.
okay then. No big deal.
It's at a notch.
She looks
right
fine.
there.
She's not. She doesn't look boring. There's even a video in here, like especially the video or the picture all the way on the right. I mean, obviously, it's the one where she shows most of her ass or whatever. But I mean, and that's like a normal. These are all normal pictures. I mean, the video she has.
Normal
in here, she's
pictures that
fine.
I wouldn't see in a magazine, though. In my opinion, these are normal pictures, yes, but mostly like
What
I
is she
would
supposed
see.
to have her like her titties and her ass fucking just bulging out like all over the place? Oh, I
No,
guess
a
yeah.
model
If
also
that's-
has like
Yeah, if that's kind of how you've created your fan base, then I guess that is what they expect. So what are you gonna do?
yeah, and that's why I think her fans are kind of like divided in that.
She's
It's
kind of
like
cute. Yeah, she's not bad looking.
It-
Sorry.
it's not. Yeah, and that's the worst part. That's a lot of people are like, the photographer didn't do her justice.
Yeah, I bet it was.
Because even like the lighting is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I don't know about the lighting specifically. I think it's just what he was asking her to do. It's like so boring. He's like, "You are
Well,
too
she had-
excited. You are too excited. Be more bored."
What accent is that?
French.
So that I
It's
know
French. It's always the
what-
French.
okay, so it's
It's always the French.
is that okay?
You are too excited. You need to come. Oh, maybe is that French? Maybe not. That sounds more Italian.
No, I was like that.
I don't know. I'm lost. I'm lost.
I found it interesting, obviously, with her doing it, and then you kind of look back at some people that start that way, and then like end up being more conservative or more like themselves as they go.
Yeah, instead of just like putting on, or rather putting on less to attract more.
Correct, and it just brought me back to like the oldest fucking saying, which is like sex sells.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think
Right.
that was ever in question.
No, which is it's crazy that people are like maybe not shocked, but it's just like that people are like, this is not what we expect, and it's like, well, at first that's how they're gonna get you. I mean,
Yeah,
that's how
That's how they.
some
That's how
artists
they
are-
get you.
That's how the kind of works. Like even the like videos on social media or pictures on social media, it's like there's a reason why the most popular ones or the ones more like most viewed are gonna be of attractive people wearing less clothes.
Yeah, of course. I don't get.
'Cause that's
like,
what draws.
Oh, because it's kind of annoying now how like they're trying to fucking like really shove it down your throat, and it's just like, no, we want to look at attractive people. It doesn't make it doesn't make you a shitty person to like admit that you want to look at attractive people. Like, what the hell?
No, there's that's crazy because I was hearing. If you guys haven't noticed, there's a new podcast on RDG.
What's that?
Thinking Out Loud.
Oh,
So go check that out with David and Nick. And Nick actually had said something in there about he likes attractive women.
yeah, that's.
And he said I know he was like I know it kind of makes me sound shallow, which
I don't think so.
that's the crazy part is
I think
that
it's just
it's
honest.
really not like when people that say, "Oh, I don't care about like the physical, it's what the inside that matters." It's like, but you're attracted to something. Maybe it's not conventionally attractive, but you have to be attractive or attracted to that person that you're going to be with.
No, I mean most people, their initial attraction is physical. To like,
Yes.
yeah, you know what I mean. So like,
It's like the first thing you notice. Nobody has
obviously,
their
yeah.
personality.
You don't
really
don't
well.
automatically notice somebody's personality. You say hi, wow, you sound great. Oh, hey, how you
Yeah.
doing? You know what I'm saying? What the hell? Get the fuck
I
out
like
of
that
here.
you're really grounded. Just by that hello, I can tell that you're
I
down
can
to earth.
tell you have a great education. You're very ambitious. You want kids. Let's do this.
It's like, when I heard him say that, I was, it was something that I talked to people about before, like had a conversation about that, about like, I don't understand why people just are not honest when it comes, like, it makes you seem like a bad person if you say that, like, oh, I care about looks. Because it's not a bad thing. In my
disagree.
opinion, it's not a bad thing.
I think you should try to, keep your looks up as long as you can. I mean, it goes both ways. I mean, the guy shouldn't just let himself go and get fat. You know what I mean? If she's trying to look good for you, you should try to look good for her. It's like, 50-50.
I mean, some people are attracted to that, though.
What? Grossness?
It's a little, well, because that's gross to you.
No. Okay, calm, relax before you start making your assumptions. I know how you people are. You guys just love to throw everyone under the bus. It's like a witch hunt these days.
No, you said that's gross. So I assumed that it was gross to you. It might not be, but just by that.
Well, how much are we talking here?
Depends on the height. But
exactly. A lot of variables.
Because somebody might be 160, but if you're like, I don't know, 5'9", 5'10", that's not bad. However, if you're like, I don't know, 5 and under, you're overweight.
Yeah, but there's also different standards, right? Because we're talking. Wait, are you talking about men or women right now?
I mean, in that scenario, oh no, yeah, in that scenario, kind of both. No, women. Trying to think of the what is it called? The BMI.
Yeah, the BMI.
Table?
Yeah, that's that whole thing. I don't know shit
but I
about
can't
that
remember.
Stuff, so.
I think I know 5'5" in women is like 118. Like that's.
Oh yeah, because you used to do
be.
the thing. Oh, you've tested me before too. I think not for the BMI, but the CFT.
No,
I think,
yeah,
right, yeah.
So you have to get like the height and weight and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I know around there, and it's crazy because I looked at it recently for a friend because she asked me, she was like, "Oh, do you know what it is?" And I was like,
"Wait,
I couldn't." For females, I can't not remember a lot of the.
You said 118 for 5'5".
Yeah,
that's all right. Yes, that's normal. I mean, that's the Marine Corps standard too, right? Or is that just regular? Like
that's regular.
Oh, okay.
Because I think the Marine Corps has I may be wrong because I haven't done it in a really long time, but because I was so shocked that like I'm supposed to be, my ideal weight is supposed to be 137.
On what fucking planet?
That's in the BMI table.
It sounds malnourished. What the hell?
Yes, that's what I was like. Then I'm technically overweight. But the Marine Corps wouldn't consider me overweight.
That is wild. 137. You're 5'8", right?
Yeah. No, Jesus, I wish.
Wait, what?
I am below that. I'm 5'6".
Oh, our friendship is over. What? How did I? No, you're not. I'm 5'8".
No, I'm definitely 5'6". They've tried to take away my height before, so I've always had to fight it.
What? How did I not notice this? It's so much worse that I can't see your stupid face right now too. I can't tell if you're lying to me.
No,
what?
There's a lot of.
I don't know how I
not
never
a lot of
noticed
things
that
I would
before.
actually lie about.
Well, I think it's safe to say our
Just
friendship's
don't
over.
From my standpoint, because you don't even notice. That's,
No. I'm not.
And we've stood together.
Of course we have. What the hell? But I'm not friends with Smeagol's. What the fuck are you talking about? 5'6".
Yeah. Well,
I guess I'm joking.
technically.
I
don't actually know. Okay.
That's wild. I
yeah.
seriously
So.
never and I was actually the other day I was going through. I was like syncing my photos from my phone to my computer, so I started going over some stuff. And I mean, we don't have. I got one. I mean, I have a few pictures of the last ball, but like none of them are like of all of us. You know what I mean? It's all like just of myself taking the pictures. So it's like all just random shit. So there's none like of me standing next to anybody. So I have like you and fucking just the whole.
I think
crew.
I have the one when we did like the going away dinner for you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember the place.
Yeah, I have
that whole Brazilian
Charbroil.
steakhouse.
Yeah, Charbroil.
Yeah.
That place is pretty shitty.
That one we're standing next.
It's not
but
shitty.
I'm in the back, so you don't.
It's not shitty. Yeah, I'm gonna look that one up
tell.
right now because I remember that one. You're not in the back. You're up front with all the rest. All the ones that. Well,
Am I up front?
I'm pretty sure. Here, I'll find it right now.
Oh, you don't even know. You don't even know. You're just guessing.
No, all right, look, I'll find it right now. But no,
That's why normally I have to stand towards the front.
Can you
of
guys crouch down a little bit?
When I don't
Hey,
when I don't want to be in a photo, I'll go to the back.
I'm not even that tall, but it's just funny. He's like, hey, scoot down. Sorry, hold on.
No, it's fine. I'm used to it.
Oh, look.
By now, it's not a big.
Oh, son of a bitch, look. Oh, I guess you are, huh? Oh, well, offense intended. I got the one of the trip to Maryland when we rented that house with everybody.
Oh yeah.
The one, so we're outside of the restaurant and we got the flag. Oh well.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that one.
I guess it's a bad angle because you look. I mean, you look a little bit shorter, but you don't look as short as you sound. 'Cause that's like a whole 2 inches shorter.
No,
That's
I know.
like
I
very-
think. Well,
Oh, the fucking
it's not a lot.
what's it called? The other time. Wow, we spent a lot more time in Maryland than I remember. Wow, now that I think about it, a lot. The hike, the Silkies hike.
The hike. Yeah, we did the hike.
But then there was also all the other bullshit times that whatever brought us over there, whether it was work or fucking.
Which I do not enjoy Maryland.
Do not. I have not had I've not once had a pleasant time in Maryland. Well, no, the hike was good, but like other than that,
I had a
would
horrible
not
time,
go.
and I totaled my car. So
That's right. That's right.
I got nothing out of that trip
I totally forgot.
other than fucking learning what gap insurance is, and a new car that I have to pay for. So
Where the fuck is it? The Silkies hike, that was before the ball, right? Or after? That's got to be after, I think.
which ball? Well, which ball? Are you talking about?
my last one was 2000.
Oh, it was before.
17. Or no, 16. Yeah, my last one was 16. Oh yeah, and I'm in 2017. There you go. Oh, Christmas photos. Oh, dude, yeah. Sorry, totally forgot. Yeah, you're very short. All right, I can just put this away now.
Yes, I was like, what are,
there you go.
what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Just proving that I am not gonna be lying.
I don't know.
about
I guess I never really thought about it. I never really paid attention, cause like we're all. Yeah, never mind.
Everyone's taller than me. Like, there's not anybody that's not taller than me that I am friends or acquaintance with.
Interesting.
Everybody's.
Yeah.
Jesus, I didn't know we were gonna get into that. Like, just shaming me for being.
You should be
for
ashamed.
being
Well, I
a
mean, what the
couple.
hell's the matter with you? Get to put some padding in
I'm
your
not.
shoes or something.
That's even worse.
What do you mean? How's that worse?
That's absolute worse. And then like
5'8" is
because women
average
are very
height.
particular about that as well. So it's like I'm not gonna lie to
God damn it.
a woman and be like, yeah, I'm this tall.
feel-
it's not even.
I
I
feel
don't know. I
betrayed.
don't see it.
I honestly feel betrayed. I never noticed. This is like I had another time where a friend of mine, and he was really afraid. Like he was really nervous for some reason about telling us about this. Like he came up to us individually and was like, "Hey man, I gotta tell you something." I was like, "What?" I thought he was gonna tell me something really tragic or something, and he was just like, and we were way younger too. I don't remember exactly how old we were, but he kind of like admitted that he was 2 years younger than like the rest of us. And then he was nervous about it. And then after he said it, I was just like, yeah, okay, so. And he's like, oh, I thought, I don't know. I guess I didn't know what I thought, or like some shit like that. Like, but he felt like scared to like tell me that he was like 2 years younger. Like if I'd be like, oh,
Is that how he started with you guys though? Is that he told you he was a certain age and then later on he told you?
yeah. Well, I don't
younger?
think because he came in and they put him in our same grade level, so you just assume that like, oh, we're a year or two, not a year or two, like one year, like basically difference, And then, yeah, so he came into my class. We started hanging out, this and that. We started hanging out outside of school. And then a couple years later, we're all, like, hanging out as a group. And then he kind of, like, when I don't know, he kind of came up to me and was just like, because he told everybody, obviously, but I guess he told us one by one or something shit. And when he said it, it was just so weird. I was just like, yeah, who gives a shit? So what? You're fucking 2 years younger. Like, what difference does that make? And then, I don't know, it was just funny, I thought. Now I learn about this. This is totally different, You're 5.
Yeah, I see where your.
You can.
I guess where your priorities lie.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
Because
That's
you're
kinda
only
weird.
admitting this now because I was gonna go in the
'Cause
pictures.
there's nothing to admit. It's like you can hide your age by lying.
Right. No, but I'm saying
I can't hide my
right.
height.
So you should
by lying.
be publicly, shaming yourself. That's how you make it okay.
I do that every day when I walk out of my apartment.
But you never mentioned like
because my height follows.
Yeah,
me.
but like, I would say
It's
it
not like
leads
I
you
leave
more
it
than
at
it
home.
follows you. I don't know. Yeah, but like I don't know. I'm just pulling shit out of my ass now. I don't know. Well, that's funny. I never noticed.
Earlier you were talking about. First of all, you sleep a very little amount.
Yeah, I barely sleep at all.
Yeah. Recently, I learned about. I think I told you. I think we talked about a little bit about it. This thing called. What is it called? It's revenge, sleep,
Oh my god.
procrastination.
No, I don't think you ever told me about that. But shit, if you can help me sleep, that'd be wonderful.
Well, depends if you have this and not insomnia.
Well, yeah, that we talked about. But I don't think we talked about it on this shit. I think we were just talking, just you and me, right?
Yeah, this one I saw, I think out of like a video or something, and they were talking about, so apparently it occurs whenever you try to wring the last bit of life out of the day.
Oh, that's
So-
nonsense.
Yeah, so what it means is like, because you're so focused or you want to get a lot of stuff done,
Mm-hmm.
or you feel like you still have a lot to do in the day, you'll procrastinate going to sleep so that you can get it done. But then like in your case, if you would have work to do,
Mhm.
you would try to do it as much as you can. Let's say it goes to midnight or 1,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're like, but I have to wake up early tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So then you end up getting early, and then you keep doing that. Like people that are overworked do that, and they say that. So this has been around for like ever, because sleep's been around forever. But
Oh.
it's like something that's come out now more, just because people are like working from home.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like, which is kind of weird to me in the sense of like, you're working from home, so you would feel like you have more time to do more things.
I don't see it that way though.
And that's the same way I don't see it either. I see that
Yeah.
actually, because of this, I actually feel every day that I have less time, and
Yeah,
I'm trying to get a lot more stuff done.
absolutely. And like,
But I'm sorry, go ahead.
I don't know, and like it just feels like, my mind has already been conditioned for so long to like that home is where it's you relax. This isn't like a workspace. You're
Oh.
supposed to come home and fucking chill, but like because
Yeah.
of like all this shit going
I'm
on.
sorry, I thought you were gonna say home is where the heart is, and I was like, that's not the right time.
Well, that's why I didn't say it. And wow, what a piece of shit you are. And no, kidding.
That's a good thing for people to say.
Yeah, it's cliche. But like, God, you got to figure out your camera thing. Anyway, I'm joking. Anyway, no, but my mind, I'm sure a lot of people, your mind has been fucking conditioned for so long to like, come home and relax, that sometimes it's it maybe takes more of an adjustment than people might realize to get used to working at home all the time. And for me, that was quite an adjustment, because I fucking absolutely hate it, but kind of what are you gonna do? So that didn't really help. I had the sleep problem for a long ass time, but now that I can do everything from here, it doesn't really hurt or benefit the sleep at all, because I have tried, before I was out here, I've tried all different types of, like, I tried to like go to sleep earlier and like turn out all the lights and just turn out, or try to go to sleep with like nothing, because they were saying there was also that thing going around. That's why there's so many nighttime modes, or sleep modes.
Oh yeah.
So like, to dim the lights and all that shit. I tried all that stuff. I haven't found
For
anything
people
that
not
works.
to be like on their phones
Yeah.
before.
But either
you
way,
go to
like
sleep.
I was never one of those people that's like always on their phone and shit. So for me, it could have been the TV brightness, but I turned that all the way down, and then even got to a point where I just tried to, for a while, just turn the TV off. Like as I started feeling more tired, just shut it off and try to go to sleep that way. But nothing. Then I just fucking lay there like a schmuck. But what do you have, a magic pill or something?
No, I've tried recently. I think I told you I've tried melatonin
Yeah, I tried that.
to try to go to sleep, and it worked kind of the first day, but I was just like, I don't know if it actually works. And then after that, literally, I drank it one time, and I was just up for hours. I was like, because it's like tells you like, drink it like half an hour before you're planning to actually go to sleep. And it's like, it'll promote like drowsiness, because it'll just promote melatonin, which is already produced.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, I was just literally laying there, just like,
Wait.
whenever you're ready.
Yeah, like you're
you can-
waiting for it to
you
kick
can
in,
help.
and then it's like watching water boil. It's like or a watch pot never boils, and you're fucking sitting there and it's not happening. Because yeah, I have a funny story about melatonin because fucking I don't know. You might get a kick out of it. I think
I'll just be
you
laughing.
should know. Well, I'm sure I told you about this. So I've shared my sleeping issue with a lot of my friends, and Romero, Marcus. Oh, that's funny how that worked there.
Yeah, Marcus.
Not clever on his end, the way that I said it, the way that I put it together. So fuck you, Romero. What's it called? So he told me about melatonin, right? Because I didn't really like know all about that kind of shit. So
Yeah.
when it was like a couple years ago, he was like, "Oh, me and Stephanie have been taking melatonin, and it helps." I was like, "All right, I'll go pick it up." So he's like, "Yeah, you can go get it at Walmart." So I was like, "Okay, cool." So I ran to Walmart. I looked for exactly what he was telling me about. I wanted the exact same brand and bottle and all that shit. So I found it. Go back to my apartment that night. I took one and, nothing. Next day I took two and nothing. And then I called him and I was like, "Hey, what's the most you've ever fucking taken that's ever worked for you?" And he was like, "Two." And I was just like, "All right." It might not have been that excited, but it was more like it felt more cautionary because he was just like, "Oh, two? Like no more than that." And I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
what happens if you take more than two?" And he was like, "I don't know. I've never taken more than two." I was like, "All right, I'm going to take 3 tonight and we're going to see how it goes." He's like, okay. And then, so I took 3, still nothing. Woke up called him the next day and I was like, yeah, I still didn't get shit. And he's like, "Damn, all right. I don't know what to tell you then. I don't know how to help you." And I was just like, "Well, I'm gonna try a few more. I'm not gonna say how many." And then,
I literally just reached over for
I heard
the bottle.
a
that
pill
I have
bottle.
here just to see.
I
was like,
it doesn't say it on
does
there.
it? No, it doesn't.
Exactly.
It was just like, take one and that's
And
it. And I
that's
was
exactly
just like, that's why
why.
I've never even wanted to take more, because I'm like, I don't want to take like 2, 3 and then end up like not being able to wake up.
That's it. So let me finish my story.
Okay.
So I told Romero, I was just like, okay. And Lopez was in on it too. Like it was like a 3-way conversation we were having. And so Lopez made his way into it too. I think somehow, maybe not. All right, forget Lopez. Whatever. So I told Romero, I'm like, "All right, how many can you take?" And he was like, "I don't know." So I was like, "All right, I'm gonna take like a bunch of them." Is that coming through? I think my neighbor's losing his mind over there. Good for him. So I was like, "All right, I'm gonna take a bunch, and if I don't call you tomorrow, just know that it's your fault." And so he was like, "What are you talking about?" I'm like, the reason I'm taking melatonin is because of you. So if I take a bunch of these and I don't wake up tomorrow, just know that it's your fault." And he's just like, "You can't put this shit on me." And I think I hung up. And so I didn't fucking do it. I didn't take any more. I was just like, this shit doesn't work. So I just didn't fucking talk to him for like a couple of days. I think it went on for like a week or so. And they actually started getting like really nervous about it. Because I turned off my, I went all the way with it. Like I blocked their numbers. I turned off on PlayStation the appear offline. Yeah. So I wasn't showing up that I was online, so I turned that off. I blocked their numbers. I didn't text them, none of that shit. I didn't go on social media. And then like a week later, I finally called them, and because they had called me a couple of times, and so finally I called him back, and he just answered the phone. And he's like, "I fucking knew it. You're a piece of shit." He's like all upset about it because he actually thought like he was like on the fence on whether it actually happened or not. I don't know. I guess judging by your reaction, it wasn't a very good story. I thought it was funny. You can go fuck yourself.
No.
I can't see anything because your fucking camera's not working, so
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell's going on.
I just don't. I was shaking my hand the entire time because I was just like, that's just a dick
That
move.
shit was funny as fuck. Because I got him and Lopez. They were both like kind of nervous about it. It's like, oh shit, is he?
They should know better though.
No,
because
because
I wouldn't even stress.
I wouldn't. No. You don't know how far we can take this shit.
I don't have any advice in how to get your sleeping schedule back.
Well, that was
I've actually been trying
very
to.
misleading. Oh, well, that's nice of you. That's kind of you. That's not, yeah.
So yesterday the day before, I didn't get up till like 1 in the afternoon,
Wow, talk about a wasted day.
That's why I feel like I've wasted, like I don't have enough time, because I go to sleep. That day I went to sleep at 6 a.m. because um, I had to do something, and it took me longer than what I expected. So I finished around 6 a.m. and then I was like, I got to get at least some sleep. So I put my alarm for like 10,
Yeah.
so I can get at least like 4 hours. Slept through. I think I had 2 alarms. I slept through them. I literally woke up at 1, and I was like, I could see the light come through my shades, and I was just like, what day is it? I was like, what happened?
Such a wasted day.
And I was just like, all right, well, fuck it. Like, I'll try to go to sleep early today.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
Was the other day, right? And yeah, I sat there, like I laid there, and then it came, like it was getting close to like 5 a.m. And I was like, you know what? I was like, well, because with this, I think one of the things you can do is like try to just, well, for me, right? It's, I just think a lot, and I think of a lot of stuff, but I either don't write them down, like either they're ideas or stuff that I want to do, but I don't write them down, or like I wait too long to do them. And one of the things that I was thinking yesterday while I was just laying there, I was like, I want to reorganize the outlay of my apartment. I was like,
Sounds like a nightmare.
there's a certain setup that I want, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm not going to sleep today. I'm just doing that. So I ended up actually moving everything, like taking down stuff, putting bed stuff back up. So I finished like around 11 or 12, and I was just like, well, I'm not going to sleep. So I actually didn't go to sleep until after I was done streaming, which is at the RDG games.
Jesus,
Twitch.
this whole episode is just gonna be about plugs of our own shit.
Little plug there.
Just go on the channel. Just go on the channel, for Christ's sake. Oh yeah, keep plugging away.
So,
Jesus, wait, you were reorganizing until fucking 11 o'clock in the afternoon?
in the morning.
Oh yeah, whatever. Fuck you.
Technically still in
You
the
want to be a
morning,
fucking wise guy.
Yeah, because I had to move. Well, I had to move everything. I moved my
like a
bed. I moved
nightmare.
my TV, my shelves, everything behind me. Is now like you can't see it.
I can't
But
see anything at all.
like my layout in the back is different now.
Was that?
And I had to take down like a love seat that I had that I was just like, I hate this thing, and I've hated it for so long. And I finally, because I wanted a new couch.
What's a love? That's a couch, right?
Yeah,
it is.
this
Yeah,
is a two.
yeah, right. Like a
Two-person,
two-seater.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Shit, I could use one.
And I don't have anybody like, I don't have any love interest, so I was like, why am I keeping this?
You'll find someone one day.
Okay. So I threw that away. But I had to haul it down the fucking. I remember that's one of the reasons I got movers when I moved in here, because I was like, I don't want to be moving like this couch or anything like that. And so I had to take that downstairs.
That was rude. I heard that, by the way. Rude.
But yeah, that's what I spent. And then I was just like, I really wanted to go to sleep throughout the afternoon.
Yeah,
like,
see, that's
I was
my
just like,
thing.
But
is,
I knew that I couldn't.
Yeah, like, cause I couldn't redecorate or organize or whatever, because when I'm trying to sleep, and I'm laying there, it's like it gets to a point where like I don't want to do anything. I just want to sleep. You know what I mean? So like I kind of like sit there and I try to force myself to like just lay fucking down, you piece of shit, and just like close your eyes and just try to fucking sleep, and it just doesn't work. But like, because I've tried to like get up and turn something on the TV or whatever, but it's like nothing ever feels right, because it's like, oh my god, all of a sudden it's 3:28 in the morning, and like you're just sitting around doing nothing, whether it's trying to watch TV or like plug away at some shit, one way or another, nothing seems to fucking work. It's really annoying.
Yeah, that's why my plan was just literally tire myself out yesterday, like not go to sleep, so that when midnight came around, I was like, oh, I'm going to sleep now, so that I can wake up tomorrow at 8, and then I can like literally just reset my clock and just be like, okay, from now on, that's the time that I need to go. And I was tired, and it's not like I'm the same way. It's not like I'm not tired. I'm exhausted. I'm like, I want to go to sleep. It's just my body's just like, no, we're okay. We'll just stay up. So I even took melatonin just to make sure that I was like, you're going to sleep. Like, I'm tired. I need to go to sleep.
I mean, I've tried drinking the what's that called? The NyQuil, the liquid. God, that
The
shit's
one that
rough.
makes you like drowsy.
Yeah, that shit. I don't think it worked very well because when he and I were still roommates, I did it with him. Not like he didn't do it; he watched me do it. So this way, if I drank too much, he could, call 911. But it never got to that point. That wasn't really a reason, but it's just funny. The most I ever took was like out of the bottle. It was just like because I've been trying everything, so like I was just like fuck it. I'm just gonna go to the thing and I'm gonna pick up a new bottle and I'm gonna drink as much of it as I can. Not like to kill myself, but like enough to where it's like more than usual. You know what I mean? Because the most I've ever taken is like 1.5 or maybe 2. Because that shit tastes fucking disgusting. That is the absolute worst flavor of life. Like I'm traumatized from childhood of my parents like forcing me to drink cough syrup. When I was sick.
Yeah.
That cherry flavor ruined everything. Cherry.
Robitussin?
Everything.
Is that the one that?
God knows. I don't know. I don't even fucking remember. It was so long ago.
It's so bad. It is really.
I hate it. But like that's how bad the sleep is. Like the sleeplessness is. It's just like I was able to get past that because what's worse than the cherry flavored cough syrup is NyQuil flavored cough syrup because they don't even have flavors. It's just green.
No, it's just green or.
Yeah. But no, that's how bad the sleeplessness was. Was like I got past that and I was able to endure that flavor of NyQuil enough to be able to get 3 solid chugs out of it, like which was like at least not chug, but like a good 3 heavy swigs, and like it was like a good half of the bottle. And I can't really remember. I mean, maybe that's a sign of maybe I did sleep, but I can't really remember if I slept well. But I at least know that I definitely didn't. Like I definitely don't want to do that for the rest of my life anyway. But I knew at least
that'd be horrible.
I think it must have been at the time that I think it must not have worked because I would have at least done it, a few more times to like be like, all right, well, at least this is one way to do it. Should I get that desperate again? But no, I'd rather not fucking drink NyQuil every fucking night because that's a nightmare. That's just another path to suicide.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's not a lot. I was looking at the like possible solutions, but I was like, well, none of these would work. Because first one it says say bye to binge watching, but I'm not watching anything like that right now.
Nah, and like also like with shit like that, I want to pay attention. You know what I mean? I don't want to like if something is good enough to binge watch, unless it's like a half-ass sitcom, then like. If I'm binge watching something, it's because I'm engaged and I want to pay attention. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what happens. Yeah, that won't work.
Yeah.
What else? Wow. What else does he got?
Leave work at the office at a reasonable time.
Yeah, that's totally up to the individual.
Yeah, also on time, but leave work at the office. So that's the thing I didn't think about when you said that. When you said, now that most people are working at home, it's like that is your
office.
Your work, your office. And
I don't even want to say most people because maybe. I
mean, even in states like this is a state that's.
Yeah, a lot of people are still working from home.
People are still working from home.
I feel like it's a lot of still. Oh well, because I think it's a lot of people are doing hybrid now. Like some still going to work and or half the week at work and half the week or like alternating, in person or online. Which I mean, if you asked me, I would when it comes to work, I'd rather. I guess never mind. Depends on the project. I guess depending on what the work is, because if you have an office job, obviously you can do it at home, but do you really want to be at home all day every day? Right? I mean, I don't know. I personally don't.
No, not really, but.
Yeah, because if I had an office job and they were like, well, because of this, we realized that we don't actually really need, you guys to come in. I'd be like, no. I need to get out of my house. Otherwise, what the fuck?
Oh, thankfully, that's, at least where I work, that's never going to be an issue. A case. Yeah. That really sucked.
Yeah, I mean, why would you want to spend absolutely all your time inside of your house? I mean, fuck, that's boring as shit. How are you going to meet people? On top of that, that's
the other thing too, and I think that's what tired me out the most, and that's why I've always had the same. I've always had
hang on, your audio
sleeping
issue right there. There's a little cut up issues. All right, go ahead.
I've always had issues sleeping. This is not new to me, Just never this bad.
Yeah.
Like it's never like been this bad where it's like I can't like get at least some amount of sleep.
Yeah, it
and
sucks
at
moose
least a little
cock.
bit like yeah. So the number 3 is shut down.
Tried it.
Should be shut down social media, but it says shut down the social media. There's only one. So that's the whole like don't be on your phone right before you go to sleep because
that's
which I'm like okay that's fine.
been
Oh,
done.
and this one I know this one probably is out the window for you as well. Which is the last one. Try some yoga.
Before bed?
They just say try some yoga.
I do yoga-ish.
Oh, then
I do
you're on
some.
the right path.
No, obviously that's not fucking helping. I don't know.
You just need to do more of it, apparently.
I mean, it's not my favorite thing to do, but it's okay.
Yeah, I just
I
don't
do
have
want
the
to try
balance
hot
or the
yoga, but
coordination
like
for it.
right now, well, things are opening back up. I need somebody to go with. I don't feel like hot yoga is a thing to do for the first time by yourself. So I got to find somebody to try it out with. Get a friend.
Hot yoga. What is it? Just in a
It's just
hot
in a
room,
hot
isn't
room,
it?
yeah. But it's
Yeah.
you sweat a lot, so I mean, you're supposed to come out and
Doing
feel
like
like
in a
awesome.
new person. I used to do
man.
that for.
I'd love to do that.
Oh, not hot yoga, but I used to go in the sauna after a workout so that
Oh god, I love
get a good sweat in.
a good sauna. Nice hot box. You just go in there and just
that's
fucking
out.
sweat
That's
it
out
out.
the
son.
window now. So
Yeah, for now. Unless you got one in like your building or some shit, you know.
yeah. But yeah, if all that stuff doesn't work, then keep doing what you're doing. I don't know.
Nothing's fucking working, man. If the fucking gyms were open, I'd just go out and work myself to absolute exhaustion, and then just because it's down the fucking street. LA Fitness is right there, which was like really convenient, but like
Yeah, because they have gyms open
yeah, they're
in California.
yeah, but they're out whatever outdoor gyms means, which means it's like probably all CrossFit shit.
I mean, there's the one that I don't know if you remember, but I think, or I don't know if I was with you when we passed one. Actually, that's close to your place. That's like it was outdoor, but they had weights.
Yeah, like I would be super down, but I don't remember what it was, and it looked like it was CrossFit.
I know it was on La Brea. I just don't know where.
Yeah, I think it was La
exactly
Brea, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
looking at
I'm
La
gonna
Brea.
look that up. I'm not gonna look it up right now, but I'm gonna put it in the notes here to make sure that I can fucking find it, because it'd be great. Because what I used to do when I was younger, because we had it's kind of hard to explain, but basically, so where I lived, there was. Well, when I was like, in high school and shit, I used to basically just run to the gym and run back home, which was terrific exercise, and also it was like just really convenient. So, I mean, I'd be down to do that shit here too, but it would just help if, gyms were fucking open, or the right ones at least.
The right ones.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, dude, it was great. You feel like a million. I mean, no, I was absolutely fucking exhausted after that. I mean, I was jacked to the gills too. I mean, it was like I was working out twice a day for no real reason other than it's just good for you. But
yeah.
that was pretty great. I'd love to do that again. All the cardio and all the fucking free weights. You know what I'm saying?
Well, cardio you can still do.
I'll tell you what's rough is lifting heavy and then running. Oh my god, arms feel like fucking just cannons. Like you just can't. I couldn't even lift them. You'd be like running and just fucking arms just like run. Just can't pick them up on the sides. You just fucking god damn it. I don't know. I guess you have to be there.
Yep. Geography joke.
Geography joke.
Yeah, but if anybody has some made it this far and you want to help Grinch out, leave a comment of what he can do, or maybe some other than melatonin, something else he can take, and other than
Don't tell me melatonin.
NyQuil.
I'll eat the whole fucking thing.
Maybe there's something out there that they've developed that we're not.
Yeah, but
we don't know.
I'm not taking more than one or two of whatever it is because
whatever it is.
I'm
yeah,
not
it's not gonna
fucking
be excessive.
not trying to fucking kill myself over this shit.
So buy this and just take about a quarter of the bottle.
Do like two,
You should
be
be
like,
fine.
because you know what? I got Alpha Brain, right? And I've been using it for a while, and it definitely works. But I have thought of like, because you can only take 2 a day, And I was just like, man, if 2 a day works, I'm like, I wonder what would happen if I took 3 or 4. It'd be interesting. But I've never done it. I'm never going to do it either because, I mean, for 1, 2 is enough because the fucking taste. Obviously, you're not supposed to eat them, but like when you put it in your stupid mouth, you're gonna taste, the thing anyway. It's so fucking disgusting. It's unbelievable. But like when it's kind of a way to do it to like where you don't fucking taste it at all. So I've unlocked that at least, but like trying to do more than 2 would be fucking rough.
What is this?
Alpha Brain?
I didn't. What is that?
Oh yeah, you don't like that? Well, it's like a supplement for.
I was trying to figure out why you were talking about it.
It's
like, none of it was context clues. So.
Oh, sorry. I don't know. I assumed you knew what it was. Sorry. Well, it's just a supplement for like it helps promote memory and focus. It works pretty well. Like initially I didn't really. I guess maybe I didn't notice, or I think I did, but like. You can kind of feel it working after you take it, like after a few minutes or whatever. You can sort of feel it kind of like kicking in, and you just kind of like have this, feeling again. And I don't know, I like it, and I do think it definitely helps. I have found that my memory and focus is a little bit better as of lately. So yeah, so
I never heard of it.
That works, but nothing for sleep. So
nothing for sleep. So. People, let them know.
That'd be nice. It was very kind of you. I wasn't expecting that. It's nice.
Yeah, because maybe something pop up for. Right now I should be good. Hopefully I reset my clock, but if it doesn't, I did that when I was in California. And I was working fine. I was waking up at 6 and being able to go to sleep at 10. But
that sounds awesome.
I fell back into my old patterns when I got back here. All right. Well, before we go, gotta let people again all these plugs. I gotta plug in, but we got, obviously we're coming out every Monday out here, Thinking Out Loud every Wednesday with David and Nick. Then we got streaming on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, which for right now is just me. I actually had a good game yesterday on Call of Duty.
You suck at Call of Duty.
Yeah, when I'm with you guys, actually Lopez, shout out to him, and I even said shout out to him in the Twitch, because of where which was another reason why I had to change my layout, was because where my TV was, it was at the opposite end of where my modem and router were, and he said like, why don't you just plug your an Ethernet cable to the router to the Xbox, and I was like. Well, one, I don't fucking know because I'm an idiot. I didn't think about that.
Oh,
and then two, I was like, it is far away, so I was like, I have to get a bigger cable. He was telling me about like, don't get one that's 100 because I got one that was 100 and that's way too. And I was like, 100.
100 feet?
Yeah,
well,
like,
well, it's Lopez for Christ's sake. Yeah. No.
But yeah, so when I did the switch, I was like, okay, well, I'm definitely going to put all my system like next to the router. And now I did. And so yesterday I was actually able to play without a lag.
You see the same,
which helps tremendously.
The same way that you didn't think of, that's always my first thought whenever I move anywhere. I'm like, can I just plug an Ethernet cable? Because obviously that gives you the best online experience. But like the way that you didn't think of, plugging in, like using Ethernet cable, that's kind of the same way I didn't think about, you're only 5'6". I was like, didn't ever really put it together. But now next time we hang out, it's gonna be like, now I can't unsee it. You know what I mean?
Okay, well that's gonna do it for us. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you guys next week.
All right, see you guys.
Well, that's been another episode of the RDG Show. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and a comment below. Also, hit the notification button so you don't miss out on any of our latest content. You can follow us on Twitter and all audio platforms where podcasts are available. As always, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.